In today's video, we are going to be covering something that a lot of cricketers initially struggle with, and that is shot selection determined by the line and the length. We are going to break this into 3 different parts. Stay tuned for the last part because that is potentially the most important. The first section we're going to focus on is just the line that we are going to be looking at when we play. The batter, in this case Zenden is going to be our guinea pig, is going to set out a line of cones from which they feel if the ball is on or leg side of that, they're going to look to play to the leg side, or if it's outside the line of the cones, looking to play to the off side. We're going to start off nice and simple, throwing a lot of full balls, just getting comfortable on the front foot with when you want to play on the off side and when you want to play on the leg side. Once you have gotten really comfortable with this, we're going to go onto the back foot to make sure that we really round off our game and have the ability to play all the shots that we need to play. Just because you're focusing on the line doesn't mean that we can forget about all the basics of batting. When you're hitting on the offside, make sure that you don't overstride and hit from a solid base to really get the power through the ball. When looking to hit onto the leg side, make sure that the head gets over the point of impact and hit through the line of the ball for as long as you can. Once you've gotten comfortable with this, we are now going to look at where to go forward or back, determined by the length. Yet again, we're going to set out a couple of cones to give us an indicator of when we want to go forward and when we want to go back. Once you've done this, get the throw to mix up as much as they can, trying to get as close to those cones as possible. Just because you set out the cones in an area at the start doesn't mean that that will change. And obviously, the length will be determined by the surface that you're playing on. This is just to give you an indication to make sure that we are very clear in the decision that we are trying to make. Once you commit, you're either committing forward or you're committing back. This is to give you the best chance to succeed in the shots that you're playing. As soon as you get caught in between the shots, that's when you get into trouble, and that's when you get out and have to sit next to your friends on the side of the field. For this part, it's actually not important which front foot or back foot shot you play. It's more just making sure that you're fully committed to the foot that you're trying to get onto to give us the best chance to get into the best position from which to play the ball. If you want better judgment in your life, try getting one of our training schedules. They'll be linked in the description below. Once you've gotten comfortable with the length part of it, we've already gotten comfortable with the line part of it. Now we are going to mix them together to see if we can do it all together. We're going to set up the cones for both again so that batter's got a clear view of all 4 quadrants in which the ball can bounce. If it is in the full quadrant on the offside, the shots we are going to be looking to play is the leave, front foot defense, cover drive or any drive of that matter, and potentially a little push into the gap. If it is in the offside zone that's shorter than the cones, we're going to be looking to play a back foot punch, a cut, a ramp, or a leave again if it's not in any of those zones. Moving to the short one on the leg side, you're going to look to glance it off your hip, duck or weave under the ball, or look to pull or hook depending on what you're more comfortable with. And finally, the final quadrant, the one that's on the leg side but full, we're going to look to be playing an on drive, a flick, a defensive shot potentially, or a drop into the leg side to really maximize our scoring potential. Once you've got comfortable with all of this, up the intensity of the throws or change it to spin as well to see how well you can do it in the future. Thank you very much for watching this video. We hope that you did enjoy. A massive thank you to all the members who help make all of these videos possible. And if you want to find out how to have a better batting mentality, check this video out over here.